Oops, sorry. Yeah, I wonder if we need.
Welcome to VRTTN's early edition of Paddle Palace Night. Tonight, though, we are going to get to see Sean O'Neill, who is a two-time Olympian and U.S. Table Tennis Hall of Fame member, and he is going to be conducting a training session with 8 people. And you can see that, let's see, the monitor is there in the room right now and getting ready to play. So I believe that what his plan is for tonight, let me check my notes real quick. He is covering foundation first, balance, shape, and recovery. And I believe what he's going to do is break people out into separate rooms and then have them come back into the main room. So without further ado, let's just watch and see how this goes.
CT, but he's not here. I'm supposed to be with Long Sands, so we could go to room 2, which was the plan. Catherine, I forgot whom she was supposed to be.
Black
Oh, she is with
Magic.
you. Oh.
Well, usually we don't really have like a fixed list or anything. It's like I just show up and set it up, and whoever's here can come in. So it's like we usually have about 4 people. There was 1 week with 0 people.
Has anyone heard from them on Discord today?
Today I made a bit more of an effort to gather people up on Discord. I sent several reminders and so on. So yeah.
Hey guys, I see Sean is in the room. This is Jeff from the Sky.
So the only
You
yeah
guys gonna
WWJD.
start up
yeah I think we
shortly?
can just start. Yeah, let's just assume no one. Oh, I do see Elusive Wanderers online. Is she here?
Oh,
Yes.
here comes
Okay, now
somebody.
we've got an even number. So now we can, you could probably just reassign us, and then let's assume no one else is coming. And yeah, I think we can do that. Yeah. Really, Arcan,
There's
C-Star,
a Canadian
Catherine.
county.
One, two. Well, I excluded you and the camera. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, was there only? Okay, so
Looks like they're
Arcan,
just
that's
getting
1.
ready.
2
So
Catherine,
let's just
3
wait
Long
and see
Sands,
how this
4
goes.
Elusive Wanderer. Oh, so sorry. There's only 4 people, but still an even number, right?
Oh, that's
There's 5. I think you weren't counting yourself.
fine.
Oh, right. I think I forgot to scroll down.
So we're good. Exactly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Aren't there 6 people total, including Olympic and the camera? Yeah, so I think there's 4 students here.
Hey, nobody said that we could count, okay?
That wasn't on the prerequisites, yes. So yeah. So the students are Arcan, Sea Stork, Catherine, Long Sands, and Elusive Wonder. Oh, is that 5? Okay. Oh, I'm count to
Cut, Jeff, cut.
Okay, so we do have 5 students then. Yeah, I don't know why I miscounted earlier. What do we do now? Or if you could put me in a room of 3 and we could take turns if you want. Like that's one solution.
I can just sit there by myself and do this the whole time.
Okay.
Can you guys hear Sean? Because I do not
Okay.
hear Sean.
We do hear
Yeah,
Sean,
we
yes.
hear him.
Yeah, we hear him.
All right, I'm gonna leave the room and come back.
I mean, I suppose if Teddy shows up, we could use him as a student. I don't know.
Anyone who didn't show up,
Yes.
they've lost their privilege because they actually didn't value our time. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get started.
Yes.
So let me get onto the table with Arcan,
Okay.
and I'm going to make it.
Let me
Okay.
move.
So first thing that we're going to talk about today and hopefully everyone can hear me okay, is
Yes.
my
Yes.
background is in table tennis in real life. So what I want to do is hopefully help you guys, and I know, Catherine, you haven't played so much in real life, but I want to get you to be doing in as much as the real players are doing, because it completely transfers over. There are obviously hacks that you can do, whether it's an interesting serve, and I won't say anything to Famke, that you can get away with that might not work in real life, but can definitely work in the game. But I'm not really too privy about that. So
Right.
first thing when we're playing, so we're going to do forehands, backhands, and then 2 modified footwork drills. One where we call it static, where you know where the ball's going. And I want everyone to get comfortable, because not only will it help you in table tennis in game, it'll help you with table tennis out of game, but it'll also help your fitness level. And it's also going to reduce injuries. So if anyone has played and actually gotten injured from 11, a lot of it has to do with reaching for the ball, swinging without both sides of your body, and just trying to score points. And what we're going to focus on today, and you'll see this in the notes that I put in the Discord channel, is that the goal today is just to get really good form and make it repeatable. And ultimately, what my goal is as a coach, I want to be able to help you guys set up so that when you have a chance to play a shot, that you can play it to multiple locations. Hopefully it's 3, which if Arkan were to hit a ball to me here, I could hit it to his forehand. From the same position, I could go to his middle, or I could go down the line. So he has to basically defend, or at least protect, 3 different locations every time I'm hitting the ball, which is going to give me more time, because he can't just cheat and be like, oh, every time Sean hits his forehand, it goes to my forehand. I'm actually watching Arkan, and when he starts to move in one direction, I will go the other way. When I see him go to the backhand, I'll go that way. So I'm reading him just like a baseball player, just like a golfer, where I'm trying to hit the ball to. And the longer I can wait and then look to see if Arkan takes an extra movement, oh, he's leaning to the forehand side, I'll go to the backhand or the middle. Oh, he's leaning to the backhand side, I'll go to the middle or forehand. If he's super balanced, I'll actually just go to the middle, because when you're super balanced in the center of the table, what happens is a shot to the backhand, you can just move your arm. Shot to the forehand, you can just turn your shoulders a little bit. It's the shot to the middle that forces you to move your feet. So today, as we hit forehands, and I'm going to try to talk less because I want to see you guys, but because we've got an odd number, you'll watch me a little bit more. After every single shot, you should feel like there is a weight transfer from your back foot on your forehand to your left foot. We've got all righties, correct?
Yeah.
We don't want to be square to the table like this. We want to actually, I've got my controller, my left controller on my left shoulder. We want to be a little bit turned, having a back foot. Imagine if you were throwing a baseball, you would not want to have yourself squared up. You'd actually turn sideways to actually rotate so you can get your shoulders. And the same is true if you were throwing a javelin. You wouldn't come up to the line square and then just throw it over with just your arm. You want to get your shoulders and your waist into it a little bit. So we do that in table tennis in real life, but the key is we got to get back to ready position. That's part of the stroke. Unfortunately, a lot of times people hit that forehand and they'll leave it hanging out there. And then from the next shot, they're coming from their follow through versus hitting the ball and then getting ready, hitting the ball, getting ready, hitting the ball and getting ready. So every one of my forehands goes back through a follow through, relax down, follow through, relax down. And if you look at my left arm with the controller, you'll actually see there's some mirroring or some movement. This is a one-armed forehand. This is where I'm actually using my body so I can turn my shoulders. And tough to see, but my weight's on my right foot. My weight at contact is evenly balanced. Follow through, weight's on the left foot. And then it's instantly, after it's gone to the left foot, it instantly resets so that both, in tennis, they call it a split step, where they hit a ball and then do a little bit of a hop. We don't have the ability to have our feet come off the ground, but your heels can do a little bit of a reset. So as you hit it, it's kind of just a little, you might be able to hear my foot kind of tapping. I'm on a wood floor. Okay, so big thing, forehands. I want you, when you jump, break into the rooms, I want you to try to hit, both players will be doing the drill. Even though I said about the active and the controller, both will doing forehands. Try to see if you can hit 20 balls in a row. So slow down the pace. Think about your left side of your body so that as you're hitting the ball, both of them are moving a little bit so that your hand's not all by itself. When we come back, Arcan will jump in a group and I'll grab somebody else. And so each one of you guys today will get a chance to hit some with me. But so Arcan and I will hit just right now. I'll do the serving, yep. Good shot.
These are forehand to forehand, or do you want me to block it back to you?
Just cross court box. And the big thing, the big thing that we're doing is as you hit it, get back quickly. Hit it, get back ready, get back ready, get back ready, get back ready. And it's really get your racket in the path of the ball so that your shoulders can turn. And again, your racket angle is going to dictate where the ball goes, right? If I'm not paying attention, I start hitting it all over, then the stroke's going to break down. But for most part, it's going to be soft and easy, soft and easy, soft and easy. So now we have an even number because we just got
Obscurite just came in.
Obscurite jumped in. So good. So now, are you looking at the list right now?
Somebody's just messaged me, so I just want to. CT not gonna make it. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
We're good. We're good. We've got even number. So first drill is going to be easy forehand to forehands. Just 2 people go in room 1, 2 people go in room 2, and 2 people go in room 3. Actually, why don't we have one group stays here? So we just need to go to room 1 and 2, and we'll just stay here in the main room. So Arcan, why don't you stay with Catherine in this room?
Okay.
And then we'll have the 2 others, and you can pair up that way and pair up that way. So Elusive, you're with
in room 2.
Room 2. I'm going to room 2.
Okay.
Where am I going? Room 2. Daniel.
We need 2 people to go to room 2 and 2 people to go to room 1, and then Arcan and Catherine will stay here. So I think
do we come back at a specific time, or?
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, it's Jeff. How long
Let's
are they
try
going
to
to
be
stay in those
about
rooms?
5 to 6 minutes. But I will swing by each of the rooms.
So I'm going to 2, right?
I think. Let's see. I think Sea Stark and Longsands just went to the room you mentioned. I think it was room 2.
Yeah.
So that
go to room
Obscurite
1.
and Elusive could probably go to room 1. Yeah.
All right. So Catherine, you get to jump in with Arcan if you want to move the table.
PP 2501.
So yes, but just say room 1.
That's the whole purpose.
Yeah, because it's being live streamed, so we don't want to.
Yeah, you guys are in room 1. Okay, Catherine, you're on the table with Arcan. If you can jump over there. Do I need to do anything to get off the table?
I think you're already off the table.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
So this is just forehand to forehand. Okay.
Yeah, just forehand to forehand. I think, Catherine's getting the right height. Unless she's taller than I am. I was going to say, like, she's over 6 foot.
She's disappeared. Oh, yeah, no, she's over there. Yeah.
One more time.
That's okay.
She's going to row the boat. So Arcan, you can probably take 10 to 15% of the power off.
Okay.
And you'll find that that'll keep the consistency up.
Yes.
Okay. So forehand, nice and balanced, table check. Got it.
Yes.
Beautiful pink paddle. All right. Here we go.
Whoa. Sorry.
That's okay. We can just do a few.
So think about your feet after the shot. And this is going to be something, Arcan, I think we're going to be able to do regularly. I don't know if it's going to be monthly or twice a month or even more often, but I'm so pumped to get everyone getting their table tennis strokes. So Catherine, those forehands are awesome. We just want to have a little bit more shoulder turn because the stroke with the forearm is exactly what you want to do. We just want to have the shoulders doing a little bit, a little bit more of the, exactly. And you can watch Arcan. basic technique is very nice. Good pickup, but
Sorry, I couldn't
try to
control.
control it so you can actually slow it down as well. Yeah.
So there was nobody to go to room 1.
Okay. So when you went to 1, there was no one there. I'm
Sorry,
guessing
one
that
moment.
there's 3 people in room 2.
I'll try
Maybe
to.
people got
Yeah, try
confused
2
about the
and then
room
tell them
codes
to
or
come back to
something.
1.
Yeah. Because I do see Elusive Wanderer online. Yeah.
I think we'll get this nailed down in. Good job.
Do I need
Good
to be
job.
like closer to the table? Or...
Yeah, I would say a little bit so the ball as it's coming off the end line, that you're meeting it a little bit earlier. Yes. And you should feel that your follow through might break
I
the
was
end
a
line of
little
the
off.
table. Yep. Over. Good shot. Good job. Good.
Oops, sorry.
And I know that changing strokes is always challenging because of the timing.
Oh, my fault.
But like I said, that's kind of the reason why I'm so excited about working with you guys. Is
Yeah, that's great.
we'll make some small adjustments, but they'll lead to some big benefits. Good shot. Good shot.
Got one good shot. The second one was not so much.
Right. So really think Arcane about your feet as
Okay.
part of the stroke. So you hit it and then you get ready. Exactly. Hit it. Get ready. Nice job, Catherine. Good job. Good job. Nice. Arcane, that your left hand Arcane is really balanced well. I'm watching that, and
I
I'm
picked
seeing
up the
that
tip
move.
from you. Yeah, it works in real life very well too.
Yeah, it's a kind of a requirement. So what I'm going to do, you guys have things under control. Your goal is to hit 10 shots without a mistake. Again,
Okay.
if it's missing before, slow it down. I'm going to jump over into room 1 and room 2.
Okay.
And see how they're doing. But keep up the good work. And why can't I?
Okay.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Doing here. Okay, so we should
Hello.
be good to see you.
Hello.
Black Magic, good to see you, Elusive. Okay, so forehand to forehands, both players up towards the table. Our goal is 20 shots
Okay.
in a row without a mistake, and we want to make sure you're using the left side of our bodies. So I'm going to look for your controller instead of being down at your control. The left-hand controller, instead of it being in your left pocket, is that they're both up at the same height. So when you're turning your shoulders, exactly, I can see that. All right,
Okay.
let's do it.
Oh boy.
And we're going
Sorry.
20 shots. And don't worry, if it goes out of sequence, we can just reserve it. That's fine.
All right.
Good try, good try, good try. We're
Okay.
giving quality serves, and we're both making big strokes. Okay, so we
Yeah,
said 20 is the goal. We're at
I
1.
suck at forehand. Oh shit.
You guys are going to improve so much. Everyone's going to say, like, Sean's an amazing coach, because I'm going to be like, that bar
'Cause
was a
he
little bit
is.
low at the beginning. So was there anyone in room 2?
Let me
Well, I
serve.
just figured out the format of the room names, so
Okay.
I just joined 1. And
Okay. So I'm wondering
that's where
if
I was supposed to go, I think. Right.
yeah. So why don't we do this? As we're all learning the process, jump into
Yes.
2, and I'll be in
Okay.
2 shortly, because
Okay.
we've got 2 people on this doing their forehands. And
Okay.
Elusive, you're going to get your forehand on the table. Black Magic, take a half a step closer to the
Oh
table.
boy.
Yeah, exactly. This
Can
is
you
going to feel
serve?
uncomfortable.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry.
This is great. This is so much fun. Good. You guys are doing like high quality tournament serves. Excellent. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
working it.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Except for that one.
So remember, your feet are going to move before our hands. So when that ball
Huh?
comes over, we've got to keep moving in order to get on the side of the ball.
Okay.
Up at the table.
Oh
Good
crap.
serve.
This is so foreign to me right now.
That's okay. That's why we're doing this. because it's always fun to learn a new way of doing an old trick. Good shots. Good. This is excellent. Beautiful. So having that racket go in a path to where you want the ball to hit the target is going to be the key. Yeah. So, Elusive, is your grip pen holder? Because when I'm looking at it, it looks like it's upside down.
It's pen hold.
Okay, so I'm just.
pen hold. I mean, it's handshake. Sorry.
It's shake hands.
Yeah.
But do you have it set as pen in the game? Do you have it? You want to take a quick look to if you click on paddle and then grip and make sure it says shake hands.
Yeah,
there you go.
Okay,
you're looking great now. Thank you. Yeah, my head was spinning. Beautiful. Good footwork. I think the takeaway. Oh, this is much better. The takeaway from today will be that Elusive went to a shake hands grip when she's holding shake hands.
Nice.
Good control, guys. Good. So we're like at 5 and 6, 7. Good. Hit. Good job. Good placement. I'm going to jump over into room 2. Play probably for another like 3 or 4 minutes.
Let's see. All right.
Oh, we've got. I can do it this way. Hey, Chuck. Good. We got into a rhythm in the end. I think C Stock's just stood aside so Daniel can play.
Did somebody else come in?
Oh, hang on. Sorry, this room's really glitching out.
That was me, Sean.
And I think we still just have 3 players plus me. Okay, so I'd love to see at least 5, if not 10 forehands.
Oh, sorry.
And think about where we're aiming the ball to exactly.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So what's happening with Obscurite is that when you're coming in, your racket is already perpendicular like this.
Right.
And I mean, yeah, perpendicular. We actually want to make it sideways.
Right.
So that when you're hitting, you hit it kind of like a baseball bat here. You wouldn't hit a baseball bat up and down. And then as you hit it, then you can just kind of like let your forearm roll up. So it starts pointing, if we're using a clock analogy, it's pointing at like 3 o'clock. And then when it finishes, it goes up to noon. Okay. Instead of starting at noon, and then doing something with our elbow.
Got it.
Give that a shot.
Hey, Sean, I can't see you.
Really? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, that's even better.
Sorry, hang on. This room's completely, the ball's
getting
skipping all over the table. I'll try the ping ball off.
Yeah, I don't have ping ball on. I do have talk on. So we're going to do another forehands for about, I would say, 3 minutes.
Sorry.
So, C-Spark, do you want to jump over into room 3 and we can hit some?
Yeah, sure.
Let's give that a shot.
All right.
Can we leave this room? Okay. All right. Okay, I can't see. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to.
Oh hell!
Shimmy all over, but no, you should be able to get over there.
Okay, you can see me though. Huh?
Yep, I can see perfectly.
That's what I was worried about.
All right, so let's.
Hold on 1 second.
Let's see. Take your time. I promise that the second clinic is going to be 10 times better than the first.
Oh,
this good shot. Okay, this forehand. This was well worth the wait. Good. Love the top spin. Good job.
Oh,
And I
shit.
also love the left hand for balance. Good job. Good footwork. Good. Wow. Really nice topspin. Beautiful.
Ah, shit.
Good job. Good
Oh.
job. Good job. Good control.
Oh,
Nice spin. This is really good. Oh, sorry. Went a little bit wide.
oh no, that was my fault.
No. Beautiful topspin. I think we're going to hit like 20 balls on
Shit.
this first one. Good job. Good job. Good job. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, good one. Good one. Good one. Good one.
I'm sorry.
No worries. I just love the fact that I'm not picking up any balls.
It does
But,
make a big difference, don't it?
Give Roman a free lunch when I visit New York. If he made people pick up balls, that would have been so funny. But they figured that out. Oh, great footwork on the middle ball. Good job. Good job. Nice. Excellent. 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 I should have hit start on my Apple Watch, so I got credit for this. Beautiful.
Whenever you hit the ball, like in a
Uh-huh.
certain spot or something against your opponent, like say, do you kind of work your body kind of, let's say I hit it over here and most of the time the ball's going to come, back across court.
Kind of like hedging a little bit, right? So you hit it to an angle. You not only have to realize what angles, like I go wide to your backhand, you're never going to go wide to my forehand because that angle doesn't exist.
Not possible.
So bisecting the table of where I've hit it to gives me a sense, but more importantly is watching the racket angle. If you see me come in and hit the ball like this, you should actually start moving to your forehand. If you see me coming in like this, start with your feet, and then at contact, you can triangulate with your feet. Don't start with your hands. If your hands move, your feet will go stationary to give you stability. So the more that you can actually see, okay, Sean's playing with his forehand down line. Sean's playing with his forehand to the middle. Sean's playing with his forehand cross court. Pick up at that angle because that won't lie to you. So we'll do a couple more points and we'll jump over into the main room then. But these forehands are absolutely outstanding. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Nice. Beautiful. Good timing. Good spin. Glad I'm not playing you in a match right now. I'd have to pull out some really sneaky stuff.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No worries. No worries. No worries. If I had to pick up the ball, I would be complaining. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. The thing that is the best is that on each shot, you're hitting it at the same speed and tempo, which is really important. Unfortunately, for a lot of players, they'll just hit it harder, harder, harder until they miss. And if you can stay with the...
I started out doing that, and
after a while, you realize, like, wait a second.
Vlad finally
got you out of that habit.
He told me that I had good spin. He's like, but I'm impressed, but you don't have to hit it hard as you can every time.
Yep. Yep. Well, you've got a full second.
Oh.
And the problem is if you overhit it, you'll be burning up too much of that getting back into ready position. Okay.
Yeah,
Final one, and then we'll go into the main arena. All right.
One more.
Gotcha.
That was good.
Okay. Main arena. Work.
Okay, I don't know where he is. Back.
It wasn't that long ago. He was in room 2, so.
Sean is here. Okay, great.
Okay. So I was able to hit both. Actually, I went into both 1 and 2, and then also I hit some with,
testing.
C Stark.
Yeah,
and we were
we
hitting
hear you, C Stark. Yeah.
forehands and backhands. So, or we were just
Okay.
and if the did we lose Black Magic?
Was he here? I don't
He
remember
was
Black
playing
Magic.
in room 1,
Oh,
and then he left. He was hitting with Elusive.
Oh, really?
So-
Okay, maybe they're still there.
Yeah, they
want me
probably
to
are.
get-
Not
Do you
sure
want
if
me to
they
get them or?
Yeah, why don't you just zip over and grab them and bring them back
Okay,
here?
room 1, right? Yeah, I'll
Yep,
be
room
right
1.
back. This is
Okay,
room 0. Okay.
so I'm going to just come over here just to be on the opposite side of Catherine. Okay, so forehands are something that the amount of power that you have, and C. Stark and I were talking about this, that's not that determines how good your forehand. It's a lot more consistency and the ability to get in a position to play that shot again with enough space between your body. Here's my left hand and my paddle. I don't want to be T-Rex, short arms, jammed. Okay, I don't want to be reaching out and at the same time have no balance. I want to feel like almost like sitting in a chair and like rotating to where I'm under control and balanced. Key word that people overlook is balance.
We're
The
all
best
back.
players, when you watch Vlad play, when you watch any French guys, it's amazing how easy they make it look. And what they're doing well is after every single shot, they're getting into ready position really quickly. And it almost, you don't see it because the stroke just connects with the next stroke. So forehands, a lot of little steps with our feet. Okay. If you plant and then start reaching, I have a feeling you're going to get stuck under 2,800 ELO. If you want to go above 2,750, 3,000, you got to be mobile,
Okay.
right? I mean, that's the key.
Okay.
You cannot get into sequoia tree where you're just firmly planted and reaching for the ball. It's too easy for some to serve a ball short over here and then play the next ball over there. You just can't reach it. And that's the beauty of the game. Okay, so again, forehands, left side of the body, important. Now, if you watch where my paddle is, I'm about, here's about 35%, here's about 65%. The white line is not your differential between your forehand and backhand. It's for serving in doubles. Has nothing to do with your strokes. A lot of people use it like, oh, it's on the right of the forehand of this white line, I'll play a forehand. It's on the left of it, I'll play a backhand. No, that's not how it works. What you want to do is position yourself when you're in ready position in your backhand corner so you're facing your opponent. And I know for Catherine, this is going to be a slight change because I know that her normal tendency is to be more squared in the center. The reason we do this, backhands are hit in front of our body. Forehands are hit to the side. So if both of them were hit to the side like a tennis player, I would use that center line. But because I don't play my backhand in table tennis or in VR table tennis like this, I played here. So this is in front of my body. So it's almost like a catcher in baseball where I'm kind of sitting behind the plate and letting the ball come to me. When the ball goes to my forehand, I'm going to take my left shoulder and turn because I don't want to be doing a stroke with my arm only. I want to go to my forehand, load
Catherine
up as
only
if I was
knows
golfing.
cricket. She only knows cricket, right?
I was gonna say I'm struggling with these baseball analogies.
Yeah. So if you think about it, and I know I'm using American-centric sports as examples, golf, you wouldn't play with one arm. You have to use both your shoulders to make contact holding the stick. So for backhands right now, since we've hit forehands, and forehands will be work in progress. Next time we get together, we'll see some improvement. We'll get to the point where I'm going to be able to say to the Discord group, okay, once you've hit 20 forehands in a row, sign your name, and then you get to join a special training session because you've shown that you can do that. You guys should at some point be able to get to 25 to 50, because once you can do 10, just keep the same speed. You should be able to keep adding 5 or 10 more. It's just concentration. But jumping over to backhands, left hand for balance, right hand for balance. So this is my ready position. I am ready to go either to my forehand side or to my backhand by just bringing the paddle close to my stomach. Okay, again, I'm not going to jump over and play a tennis two-handed backhand. I'm going to literally just stay here with Catherine and get the ball in front of my body. Oops, sorry, that was an active one. We will get a rally going. Here, here. Sorry, my fault. Here. Beautiful. Now, if you look at my left hand, it's about the same height as my right hand. And the reason for that is if I were to play a forehand, having it at the same height allows me to rotate where everything is still really balanced. If you see
Right.
the pros on YouTube when they're warming up in table tennis, sometimes they'll put the left hand in their pocket or on their pocket, and they look really cool. But you'd never play a backhand like this and then go to a forehand because I'd be cutting off the left side of my body. I want to be here, 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 kind of like the rookie who's following the coach's instructions, whether they're a basketball player or a baseball player, like, I'm ready, coach, I'm ready. And we want to have that left hand up. And it's not for the backhand as much as it is when you go to your forehand, it's at the correct height to allow your shoulders turn to allow you to keep your balance. Exactly, Catherine. So it's just turning it over versus having what I like to call the one-arm bandit, where your shoulder does everything, but it really can't do anything that consistent. So
Right.
with this drill, when we go backhand to backhand, try to keep your left hand somewhat high. I like to think of the elbows being at the same height. And then I'm going to move with one foot. If Catherine goes to my backhand a little bit wider, my left foot moves. If she goes more to my middle, my right foot will move. But I'm never needing to move both feet. It's just recenter, recenter, recenter. If it's the ball's shorter, I'll step in with both. If the ball's deeper, I'll step back with both. These little steps are the difference between a 3200 and a 2400. Again, if you're using your arm, it's very tough to get good in this racket sport. If you're constantly feeling like, hey, I'm going for a soft little walk outdoors, ball's here, ball's here. I don't know if you can hear my feet on the wood floor where I'm standing, but it's a lot of soft feet versus, you hear that, you're in good shape. You're probably going to beat them very easily. But if they're quick and nimble, hit a ball, hit a ball, hit a ball, hit a ball, then you got to be careful because they're always going to be getting into position. And their goal, like I said on the forehand, is to be able to hit the backhand, not only to the backhand corner, but to the middle, and not only to the middle, but out to the forehand from the same position. So every time Catherine is about to hit a ball to me, I'm watching her. I'm like, okay, she's in her backhand. Next ball is going to the middle. Oh, she's ready for the middle ball. Now I'm going to go back to the backhand. Oh, she's ready for the backhand. Now I'm going to go. So I'm just constantly trying to figure out, like in chess, where is my opponent standing? And I'm looking at their shoulders, looking at their hips. You can see it with, I have avatars on, but you can see it and you get a sense and a feel for it. I know Vlad has talked about this based on where the paddle and the hands are. You can, I mean, my feet aren't over here. They're underneath where my two things are. Okay, so let's jump over into the rooms. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
7 students, yes.
okay, so what we'll do is I'll start with Catherine here. And Arcan, why don't you grab Magic and go into room 1?
Okay.
Elusive, why don't
You
you
want to
go
go
with
All right.
Long Sands into room 2? And then Sea Stark and
For anyone just joining us, we are watching Sean O'Neill, two-time Olympian and U.S. Table Tennis Hall of Fame member, give some coaching to a group of people. I hope you're enjoying this content. Let us know what you think.
I hit some with Catherine. I'll jump into the other rooms also. Okay, you guys
Okay.
can go ahead
Black
and
Magic,
teleport out.
I'll see you in room 1 then.
Beautiful, Catherine. Good job. Mhm. And so here's the other cool thing. With my cyber safe, you can see that it's pointing sideways, right? As I come, or at least the tip is kind of like pointing due west. When I finish, the tip will be up. So it's gonna, the ball's gonna come into me. I'm gonna come in with my racket pointing sideways, but when I finish, my wrist and everything is gonna rotate it. So now I'm pointing at you. So that what you're doing right there, that little wrist is the key. Just make sure that your left shoulder doesn't start backing away, but keep your shoulders facing me and then do it this way. Yes, yes.
And if you're looking for the festivities in the Paddle Palace room, switch over to Teddy Bearosaurus's YouTube channel. He is streaming that there, and I will jump there too as soon as Sean is done with his training.
It's better than my backhand in real life. Good. Beautiful. So good.
Thank you.
So good. That little extra spin that you're giving by turning your wrist brings the ball down. And so if you want to hit it harder, which I'm not suggesting right now, the ball will actually land on the table because the spin will arc and bring itself. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Excellent. So imagine you're in a match and somebody gives you an underspin serves like this. Exactly. Same stroke, because you'll be able to pick up those underspins. If they were to serve what you might consider a dead ball, which means no underspin and not heavy topspin. But if I went like this, you do the same stroke, but instead of lifting up and through it, you come a little bit more forward, right? So anything with topspin, same, perfect, same stroke, but you're adding spin to the ball. We don't want to ever get to where you're like, I'm like, Catherine, what is that? And you're like, I'm hitting it back. And I'm like, no, spin through it, spin through it. Regardless, if it's underspin, beautiful. Yes, yes, beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Super, super. Now, the only thing that I see that's missing is that your left shoulder is a little bit back and our feet aren't. So we want to have so that you and I are both squared looking at each other. If my right shoulder gets in front, I've kind of got the back in front. I want to be squared up exactly. Yeah. So,
where are your like feet facing?
Both of my right toe and my left toe are facing right towards you.
Okay.
So that you're literally like, if my feet between my left and right is probably, they're under my shoulders. So if in between my feet it's maybe 2 feet, they're both pointing in your direction. So if you're kind of smaller, so they'd be kind of like on the outside of you.
Okay.
And then as you move the ball, I'll take a step with either foot in order to recenter the ball in the middle of my body. So that's my goal. Is when your ball comes over, I'm constantly going to be moving my feet to where it bounces, that I'm centering it.
Okay.
Beautiful. Good spin. Good spin. And don't worry about missing. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect. 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 If you had gone to Wembley and done these strokes, they would have thought that you were on Team GB. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. Oh, this is so good. Nice. Good. One person I'm hoping to get into the room at some point is Paul Drinkle, because he's played some VR against some of the top European players. And he's now coming to the US to play in Major League Table Tennis. 3 more. Beautiful. 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 Oh, these are so good.
Thank you.
Does it feel comfortable?
Yes, actually, it does.
It looks, I can't explain how balanced and just smooth. Excellent. Famke is going to be upset. He's not going to have the best backhand of the ladies. Nice. Oh, with Elusive, she had her setting on pen holder when she was playing shake hands, and that was the reason it was looking a little weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we fixed that. And the other thing with this, great consistency. Really good. Really good. I think we've already hit like 15 balls at least in a row. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm definitely better with my backhand than my forehand. I think we got about 6 or 7. Maybe.
Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Holy cow. Holy cow. Good. Say 2 hours later, when everyone has left the room, we're still on that same point. I think this is the longest rally between the US and England. Good shot. Good shot. Good spin. Nice. Okay, I'm dying. Okay, so I'm going to jump into room 1. If you want to pull the robot in, you can keep hitting backhands. I don't know how much you've tried against the robot, but I'm going to go to 1, 2, and then 3, then we'll jump right back in.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, backhand's going.
Yeah, we had
We're
a couple
doing
of
good.
like 24,
Okay, I'm going
23,
to tell you right
25,
now
I think. Yeah.
that Catherine's backhand, we had like a 40-shot rally, and she's putting
Whoa.
topspin on the ball. It's absolutely nuts. I know her backhand's stronger than her forehand, but
yes.
small little brushing. All right, so I'm watching you guys. I want to see your 40 backhands. And make sure your left hand is up for balance, Arcam. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. I know that Black Magic likes to play off the table.
Yeah.
So that just means, and I have a student who does the same in real life.
Okay.
Just make sure you're serving with a lot of topspin so that you can get back. If you serve short underspins, they're going to bring you in.
Yeah.
And that's going to put pressure
There's
on
a
you. But these
giant
are looking
delay
good.
in there, yeah.
Oh, weird.
Good angle.
Oh,
Black Magic, nice. Way to get on the outside of the ball. And Arcan, when that ball goes wide, just think about your left foot, because I'm giving you right now, in real life, as much. Make sure your left foot gets to the left of the ball when it's really wide.
Okay. Just move the 1 foot, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if it's so wide that you've got to move both, that's fine. But make sure that the arm isn't reaching across your body as much as your left foot is being the dictating force. Beautiful. Nice job, nice job.
I think for the small moments, I've usually been using shuffle steps, so I'm moving both feet. But it's probably easier if I could just move one.
It should be possible to move one, but a lot of it is reading the ball off of your opponent's racket. Right. And when you say, oh, here comes a wide one, yeah, both feet are going to have to move, because you want to center the ball in the middle of your body as much as possible when you're hitting your backhand. The way that Black Magic plays his backhand, because he's off the table, he can play it a little bit more on his left hip.
Okay.
Because then his shoulders can be part of the swing.
Okay. That was
but
around
if you're
20.
up at the table kind of dictating, oh, good return, good angle, good angle, good angle. Good spin, Black Magic. Really nice spin. Beautiful. Loop and get ready.
Yeah.
Loop and get ready.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm
Too
good
early.
at backhand, but I suck at forehand.
Yeah, I mean, it's something we will address. We'll work on it. We'll get your forehand to be an equal power, so you don't see in the toughest matches people playing exclusively on your forehand side. That's the worst feeling, is that when your strength doesn't factor into a match because somebody figures out where you're most lethal. So you guys are doing a good job. I'm going to jump into room 2 and 3, and then we'll go back into. Got about three to 4 minutes.
Just one thing, my real life coach said last time that I was like, my weight was too much on my left leg, and I didn't believe him at the time, but I
Thanks, Riley. Sorry.
Find is a bit.
All right. Long since, and I just love that Elusive has shake hands grip on the backhand instead of pen holder upside down.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. You look like a real player now. Beautiful strokes, both guys. Good job. And do never worry about making any mistakes. You don't have to pick the ball up. So just
Exactly.
a lot of backhands, a lot of backhands. Good left hand for balance.
We've had some good rallies, but I think.
Yeah, we achieved, I think. We already did 20. At least
Excellent,
10.
excellent, excellent, excellent. Long Sand's great swing and also very nice soft little topspin being added to the ball and a good angle too. Super angle there. Not only a little good angle, it's really good. Good. Nice job. Nice job. If the ball goes out of sequence, no big deal. In these type of drills, that's bound to happen. And it's more important that when it goes out of sequence, just like Long Sands, just play a forehand. Just keep it going. Because in a match, no one's going to be saying, where do you want me to hit it to? Right? They're going to be moving it all around. You've got to be ready. Good one. Good one. Good one. So I'm going to jump into room 3. If you guys play for about another 2 or 3 minutes, then we'll jump back into the main one. But super consistency and great job.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we got we did so good we started looping. Oh yeah, we got that.
All right, so show me at least 1 or 2 that you're at least going over 10. That's
No,
1.5.
embarrassing. Oh shit, not bad.
And make sure you're right to keep those feet moving.
Yeah.
Soft on our feet. And I love the fact that both of you guys are sporting cyber shapes. That's the key. It doesn't matter if you can play, but if you've got a cyber shape, you're a real player.
That's right.
Got
Okay,
more
I haven't
room
seen
on the
15
pedal.
yet. All right, let's go for 15.
Well, because
there we go.
God,
No pressure. Coach walks
No
in
pressure.
the room.
No
and now
pressure.
we can't put a serve on the table to save our life. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Oh,
Getting there. Getting there. I think that was about 6 or 7. Beautiful. Oh,
sorry, I'll screw it up.
no worries. So I'm going to have to implement a rule that you're not allowed to say you're sorry because that just uses too much energy. Everyone is fighting hard. So you just keep those feet moving as much as possible. No sequoia trees. Hit, get ready. Hit, get ready. Hit, get ready. Aim that ball. Watch the opponent's racket to get a little good one. Good one. Good one. Good forehand. Good forehand. I love the fact that you didn't run around and play a backhand over on the forehand side because those transitional skills. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Good. Good.
I'd much rather play a forehand any day, but
yeah. But you're gonna play somebody like high level, and you're gonna be like, okay, why am I only playing backhands? And they're gonna be like, because they don't want to see that forehand either. So good one. Nice control.
Nope.
Okay, 2 more shots and we'll all go into the main lecture room.
Okay.
Beautiful. Really good.
Good enough.
We want to end on a good one?
Yep. Let's go ahead, jump over.
Thank God. All right.
As if Sean is up for it. Sorry. Yeah. Yes.
Those have been. Is everyone back over yet? And I see a fresh face here.
It's me. Sean.
Okay, Teddy.
It's Teddy.
So Catherine's gonna leave and come back.
Okay.
Is that
So
right? Or-
Catherine's backhand, just stupendous, adding a little bit of brushing control. I think we hit like a 30-shot rally after
Wow.
one small adjustment.
Yeah.
Everyone looking really, really good with the speed and
Yeah,
the
I can hear you,
position.
Black Magic.
Magic was doing a great job also, playing a little mid-court. But I'm going to give the A+ to Catherine from the smoothness of the backhand. And the other thing with Elusive, who's going to be making her way in, she's now playing with the right grip because she had pen holder before. Now she's in shake hands. And those backhands were looking really nice as well. Okay, so I'm going to have Arcan help this one. And because I think we've already hit our hour, I still want to do footwork. We'll do one footwork. And as I said to Arcan earlier, the lesson plan was the goal, but I haven't had any in real life group sessions where I've gotten all my drills in either, because either people go long or I talk long. But I do want to touch base on the footwork drill. So Arcan, if you can jump over, I'm going to go ahead and we'll just do the first static drill.
Oh, sorry.
You're going to play everything to my backhand.
Okay.
I'm going to play one to your forehand, one to your backhand. And what I'm going to do is make sure that I'm not adding pace to his ball, okay? It's really easy when you're hitting with somebody to all of a sudden they hit it. Let's say, Arcan, we'll go ahead and start on the backhand. Okay, so I'm going to go to his forehand, and then I'm just bringing it back at the same speed, but constantly you'll see people start, and then the drills are going to just break down. As the blocker, your job is to really help kind of control the tempo so that the other side can move and execute their stroke. If they want to go harder, they go harder. I don't add pace to the ball. So I can take a little bit of it off if I need to. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm moving my feet. So even though Arcan is doing this beautiful backhand forehand combination, I'm still part of the drill.
Sorry.
I can't stand still and think like he's doing it and I'm not. I'm working on my blocks and my accuracy and making sure on every single shot that he hits,
Sorry.
I'm tracking and watching. I'll go to the forehand first. Beautiful. The other thing that Arcan's doing exceptionally well is when he goes to the forehand, he's not backing up. He's kind of going horizontally, and then he's coming forward with his stroke, which is really good. I mean, right now, this is a textbook drill, both forehands and backhands. Arcan's left hand is really nice for balance, especially on his forehand side. You'll see the controller actually crossing his body a little bit. Good feet to catch up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this would work in real life just as well. So it helps if your partner can block one in each box without adding too much pace. And that's a skill that when we do these drills, you get a chance to practice.
I'm gonna say, teach me how to block like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
So-
that's a good
I'm
point
super
because when we
jealous,
tried
just
this, I
saying.
think a lot of people didn't know like what blocking is and how it varies from the, and I
from a
couldn't explain
backhand
it.
itself. Yeah. So I'm literally just trying to get behind the ball and get my racket and look at here's my shoulders. My shoulders are changing where my body is. When the ball comes into me here, it's going out to the forehand. When it comes into me here, it's going to the backhand. So I'm really just, it's almost like holding a wall, holding like a chalkboard or something where I'm just trying to keep moving and let that ball rebound off me versus doing a full stroke. It's the chance for the opponent to move their feet while I'm doing mini steps. Okay, so what we'll do here is, do we have an odd number now or an even?
Well, with Teddy, I think it's probably one.
Oh, it doesn't matter if I'm here.
Well, I mean,
I can-
if we have an odd,
Yeah,
we definitely want
1, 2.
Teddy.
Okay, we have 8
3.
people, but one is the camera, one is Sean, one is Teddy. So we have 5
Okay.
students then, right?
Okay, yeah, so if Teddy
So
can
I'll
jump in.
move. Okay.
Yeah, so Teddy, why don't you go to room 1 with Catherine?
Okay. Room 1. Okay.
With Catherine.
Do I just take the 0 and then put
Yeah.
a 1, or do I add
yes,
a 1?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Former.
see.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Catherine, so you're in
the
room one?
final 0 changes to 1.
Okay, thank you.
Why don't we have Arcan can play
Yes.
with C Stark on this table,
Okay. Okay. Great.
and then we'll have the other 2 players, which are Obscurite
Obscurite, Black Magic.
and Black Magic. You can go into room 2, and I don't know if we lost Elusive.
I don't know
but
where Elusive is.
we'll
Yeah, I see
basically
Elusive
do-
is playing somewhere.
Okay, we'll basically do about like 6 minutes to 8 minutes, where each side will do like 3 minutes, where you're just
Yes.
blocking one of the backhand, one of the forehand. Doesn't matter who serves, but just pick one side to go ahead and be
Yeah.
doing the footwork movement. All right. Okay, so
I think the other
2
thing was like, oh, sorry, do you want
so
to?
Black Magic,
yeah.
if you and Obscurite want to jump into room 3,
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
that'll work.
And
And then
is
I'll
one
be there
side doing
shortly.
backhand, forehand, or just
Yeah,
pick one
so
over there?
it's one ball to the back.
Yep.
I'm the blocker in my backhand corner. I'm gonna block one
Yeah.
to the backhand, one to the forehand, one to the backhand, one to the
So
forehand.
you're
Okay,
the
got it.
blocker.
And the
Okay.
other side will be doing the one and
Got
one.
We were
Okay.
going to 2 or 3.
Go to 3.
Okay.
Safest.
Yeah.
Not as fun now, is it?
I mean,
All right.
I've noticed this in real life too, where I like if I play with my
Fuck.
coach, I can do like 20 in a row easily, but I can't do it against anyone else.
So one of the reasons for that is if your shoulders are not locked in, meaning that they're
Okay.
the same part of the stroke. If your hand's
Yes.
doing a little bit more, then that
Okay.
racket angle and the timing will start to show. Whereas if you can get the shoulders to
Oh,
be part-
shit.
I'm gonna
All
just
right,
jump
here we go.
over and run through you guys.
Okay.
Are we?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be hitting.
Yeah.
one.
Do you want to be the blocker or do you want me to block? I'll leave it to you. Yeah. So if you're the blocker, you will stay there and you'll hit one backhand, one forehand. Or if you
Okay,
want me to be
okay.
the blocker, then yeah.
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking that you was whenever I hit it right there, you were gonna hit it over here, and I was gonna block it. Whatever.
So
I don't know.
Long Sands, did you lose Elusive?
No, Elusive is
No, I
here
think
as well.
we've both come in here just to see. We figured it was
So
probably
Okay.
you're
about
blocking.
time.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, so
yeah.
let's jump into room 4 right now. All 3 of us. Teddy, Arcan, and C Stark know what they're doing. So we're gonna jump into room 4.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, before you go, I think
Okay.
my battery's gonna die pretty soon. It was full when I joined, but now it's nearly
Okay.
dead. If I disappear, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, absolutely, my pleasure. So Elusive and Long Sands will jump into 4. Perfect. Okay, Elusive will be here shortly. So
Hi.
basically, what we're going to be doing on this one is I'm going to, let's say, be the blocker. You will be
Yeah.
the footworker. And okay, so Elusive, if you jump over to where I am, did I lose you? Okay, Elusive. Did you guys lose me?
Is Abby? I don't know if anyone's in the room or if the room is broken. Everyone's
Hello.
vanished.
Thank you all for sticking with us. As you can see, we're jumping around following Sean from room to room. We're going to continue this for a little while longer, and then eventually we'll head over to the Paddle Palace room.
Okay, so Long Sands, can you hear me? I'm Sean. Right behind.
There you are. Yeah.
Okay, so
Everyone
hopefully,
disappeared.
yeah,
lost
I
contact.
jumped in and I jumped out. Okay, so
Right.
the drill that you guys will be doing
Yeah.
is I'll be until Elusive gets in here or she jumps in, jumps out. So I'm going to be the blocker. All right,
Hello.
Elusive, perfect. So you come where I am, and what you're going to do is you're going
Okay.
to play your backhand one cross court and then one down the line. And what Long
Okay.
Sands will do is play his backhand cross court to your backhand, and then when you play the ball down the line to his forehand, he'll play his forehand. So he's doing a backhand and a forehand, backhand, forehand, and you with your backhand are going to be alternating.
Okay.
So just
Wait, let me just.
zip over here.
As long as my battery lasts.
Yep. And if your battery dies, I'll jump in and hit a couple more. All right. Okay. So everything to Elusive's backhand.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Who serves.
Everything blocked to backhand as much as I can. Yep.
Yeah. Play every ball into her backhand side, and she's going to go one to your backhand.
Sorry.
Beautiful shot for the win. And then the next ball you'll go to his forehand. Beautiful.
Sorry.
So one to the backhand, one to the forehand. Good shot. Nice and easy. A little bit more to the forehand side. There we go. And soft. Good shot. And then to the forehand. So Elusive, we got to get that ball out to his forehand side. So after you play one ball there, then one ball there.
So one ball there and one ball there.
Yes, you got it.
Okay.
So who's trying to move who here? Or are we both moving each other?
You're the person who's doing the footwork drill. You're playing one backhand, and then you're going to jump over to your forehand side. But you'll play every ball to Elusive's backhand.
But I am blocking. Right.
No, you're not blocking. You are doing your backhand, and then moving over to your forehand side to play a forehand.
And I return everything to the
You got it.
This is kind of a challenging drill if you've never done it before, so that's why they are struggling with it a little bit. Sean is a great coach, though, so this should be really interesting going forward in the following weeks as we continue this.
Shake hands, player. It's really, really, really nice. Good job. Good job. Got to move your feet, though, but the backhand stroke itself is top notch.
Oh.
And don't worry about missing. Don't worry about missing. Everyone is fighting, I know. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And long hands, great movement to the forehand side. Nice balance. Yep, good job, good job, good job. Oop, even throwing some chops in. Look at these guys. Good.
I don't have much room this side, so if it comes so far, I can't get. I've just got to jump a bit. I've got stuff on the floor here.
That's the beauty of this. I downloaded the pickleball game, and I'm just wondering how they're going to do that in most houses because it's a full court as well. Oh, good job. That was excellent, long sands. Excellent feet.
Sorry.
Your backhand is so devastating. It's putting your opponent. There we go. Control. Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at that. So Elusive, we're going to have to figure out how to have you play your backhand at about 50% of the intensity. Yep.
Okay.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. Good tempo. There we go. Good. Footwork. Long sands. Excellent. Excellent. Picture perfect strokes. Good job. Good job. Still do your stroke, just do it a little bit more controlled. Good. And still put a little topspin, but not big topspin, just like baby topspin. There we go. And keep your feet moving. You're not allowed to stand still. There we go. There we almost. Excellent. Excellent.
Sorry.
If you guys can get to like 20 shots doing this, then you both have like, let me see if the
is it continuous?
You would both have a chance to be over 2750. And I think that Elusive's rating is low just because you haven't been playing that long. I think the strokes are there. Beautiful. Beautiful. But long sands, your forehand and backhand, really nice. Really well
backhand's
done.
very inconsistent. I'm kind of all forehand.
Okay, so
the
tip I'm going to give you on the backhand is just engage your feet more. Because you're moving and the stroke is good. I'm thinking that you're getting a lot of balls to the middle that you're just opting to play forehands.
One day, if there's ever time, one day, something I always get really curious about, because beforehand, I've always just felt like when learning, that the weight transfer just feels like everything. It feels like everything else has come from that. Backhand, I find that really complicated. And sometimes I think I'm getting it, but
Yeah, we
another
will,
day it would be cool to
we
talk
will
about
hook
that.
up in one of these sessions, and I can jump in, and even if I think you do 5 minutes, we can take care of it, because the forehand is so much tougher. In your footwork, that backhand's solid. That's solid. Elusive has to remind herself that even though she's not doing the drill, her feet have to be active when your ball has a little bit of an angle. Otherwise, she's just like watching it as a spectator, waiting for the DoorDash guy to drop off the dinner. Yep. Hit and get ready. Hit and get ready. Good chop. Good chop.
Sorry.
Beautiful. That backhand is solid if we were doing backhand attacks, but in a blocking drill there, hit and get ready. Hit and get ready. Good control. Nice.
Sorry.
Nice. All right. Why don't you guys play for another minute? Or actually, Elusive, you get to move. And Longshan, you play one ball to the forehand, one ball to the backhand, and you play everything Elusive to Longshan's backhand.
Okay.
And you alternate. I'm going to jump into it, but play for like another 3 minutes, then jump back into the.
I don't think my battery will last that
Yeah,
long.
if it doesn't,
thank you so
if
much.
his battery dies, you just jump in Elusive to the main room, and we will.
Okay.
Oh, someone just something just happened there. Yeah.
Back. It looked like you had lost your paddle handle.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So I should be able to tell who's doing the footwork, right? That should be obvious. There we go. There we go. There we go. I like the backhand, and I do like the forehand. But I will say to C Stark, when you're doing this type of drill and you're close to the table, you're going to have to make the strokes probably 20% less in length, because that ball's coming so fast.
Hit 'em
If you
short,
watch my stroke here, here to here versus big stroke, big stroke. After the third ball, it would feel like you're a little bit late. Yep, good one. Good one. Nice.
Oh, sorry.
And Arcan, you've got to just make sure that you don't have your right shoulder so much in front. That right shoulder, so that when you go across court.
Yeah, Arcan was really screwing me up.
Yeah, I mean, he's known to do that. I mean, even when we have Black Magic in the room, Arcan still decides to like pull out all the stops and make it like miserable. But that's why we're doing this. It's kind of like a intervention to like get him to square up and keep that ball into play
and hit a home run.
Yeah, get some airmail.
This whole thing was just an intervention for me.
Yep. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to get the forehand and backhand combination. But what's nice is that now we've actually gone an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So everyone's getting their money's worth. And I'll be taking one of those Venmo donations or Kickstarter. These are great. This is a good point here. Super. A couple more.
You had to say that.
I know. It's the whammy, I think is what they call it.
All my coaches just tell me I suck.
No,
that really helps out a lot.
I was going to say I change coaches if that happens to me. I don't allow them to tell me that I'm not doing exceptional.
Wasn't there someone in our group who actually, if you tell?
All right, so we got
Blanca
Catherine back.
Okay,
and
let us know when you want us to stop.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is when Long Sands, his battery was dying, and so when
get a Bobo
Elusive gets in here, we'll finish it up, just because she should be jumping over shortly. So keep doing this. When Elusive makes her way over, I'll do some concluding remarks, because everyone's really done what I would view in real life, some nice subtle adjustments. Good control, good control.
I think C-Stark's loops are difficult for me to handle.
I mean, he's taking it to the next level by adding top spins to a footwork drill, which means he's got to be ready for the returns.
Okay. Because
his
own
just
spin
to
comes
improve
back
your blocking,
at him.
Arcan. when
Yes,
he's giving
yes.
you the topspin, that
Yeah.
forces you to be on your toes and keep that ball in front of your body. Good job. Good job.
I think when we did this, I think, yeah, like people weren't sure how to block. So we tried Vlad's blocking exercise with the ball machine, but that one has 120 RPS coming at you. So it's not
Yeah,
the most
that's rough.
realistic.
So the beauty of our sport is we've got strokes, we've got tactics, and then when we do drills, where those are trying to help bring it together, you want to make sure that the tempo is sustainable. If it's too fast, you're gonna have a lot of abbreviated strokes. If it's too slow, you're gonna have a lot of time where you're standing and not moving your feet.
Yeah.
When we do multi-ball,
Should
that's
Black
another
Magic
thing
and I
that
go
we'll do next time.
drill more?
Say that again.
Should I go drill more? Black
You want
Magic
to hit the
more, or-
table?
Sure.
All right,
You guys can jump over. Once
do you want me
Elusive jumps in here, I'm going to give a final couple words just to.
Okay.
just
So
hang up.
let me see. Actually, Catherine, do you want to go to room 3 and
sorry.
grab Elusive?
Catherine.
Yes.
Bring
Oh,
her-
Elusive,
okay, I
Elusive is
think-
here. Yeah.
Okay, no, we're here.
Elusive is
Good.
here.
So Elusive's here.
Yeah.
Did Long
Okay,
Sands
good
die?
rallies. Maybe,
Whew.
yeah.
Elusive,
Yeah,
did Long Sands?
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think
All right,
Long Sands
so-
done,
So
yeah.
just to give an overall summary, and I want to see. Okay, so I think Jeff's camera's still in here. You guys did an amazing job. We got our 4 hands working with our shoulder turn, stepping into the ball, turning it. I was able to see everyone hit their 4 hands, definitely moving in the right direction. Backhands, we add a little bit of brush and topspin. I'm going to say that Catherine gets the award for the best backhand of the day improvement, but Elusive has the best grip change, because now I can see that she's playing shake hands versus I thought she was a penhold player. So we got that taken care of, but her backhand is also excellent. Arcan, super job, both in movement when I was blocking too, but also in blocking. Let me
Thank
pull
you.
the thing up. C Stark,
Thanks.
wonderful forehand. I mean, forehand, so
Well, thank you.
solid.
Thank you.
Obscurite, nice job, good control, good moving. We want to keep doing that. I've got a little bit of free time. I've got a little bit of travel coming up. We will set these up to keep working on things. So if your schedules allow for it, I got more comfortable moving from room to room. We also did a good job, I think, of using room 1s, 2, and 3. I didn't see us breaking anything, right? I mean, even though we have people here, I'm talking more in the
it's been
lecture,
good.
and yeah. So I will put some notes in our Discord channel so that you can take those. I always like to do that. Jeff, since he does have his camera in here, you might be able to watch when you're in here. What we'll do next time, I believe, is I think I've learned that we'll always have 2 players in here, and then we'll swap them. So throughout the night, if we play for a half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour, everyone will get a chance to see them maybe doing one drill.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I still think it makes sense for me to float,
Yeah.
because with about 6 to 8 minutes where each side does 3 or 4. Oh, one thing I want to say is you guys are too polite. Don't waste time on saying sorry when the ball goes out of sequence. Just put it into play, because we all are fighting to put it where we want to, and no one's hitting it in the wrong spot on purpose.
Sorry for
so
doing that,
just-
Sean.
Just not allowed to do that. That's why Arcan is headlining at the Funny Bone, because he comes up with the best lines. But you guys, super, absolute pleasure to work with players that want to improve. And I think that people are going to be, if you want, jumping over to Paddle Palace right now to get some more match play, and probably be cool, even in Paddle Palace times, to jump over into the breakout rooms, right?
Yes,
I mean, when we've got
So you can
13
keep playing and not
people.
stand there for an hour.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
maybe that's something that we can encourage, but I do like the fact that
I always encourage people to break out, but sometimes people say, "Oh, that breaks the room," but I prefer
Yeah.
to break the room than to wait for 20 minutes.
yeah, I mean, and remember,
too.
you can add 10 digits or whatever. You can jump into a little bit further and then play for 2 out of 3 and come back in.
Yeah.
But I do like Arcan's other suggestion of doing this before Paddle Palace room. So now we've worked on some skills. If you want to go play some games,
Yes.
now you've got there. that you can jump off. And you always want to play as many different players as possible. And don't get hung up on the rating. Don't get hung up on even the opponent's skill set. Work on the things that you know that you're like, hey, tonight I want to move my feet a lot, or you know what, I want to work on my serve return, or I want to, and then let that be your guiding force, because improvement in this sport is really challenging unless you have a coach and unless you're able to spend, I would say, at least 3 times a week with a coach. My daughter played piano, and it was kind of the same thing. If you don't practice at least every other day, you're kind of just maintaining. It's tough to improve. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to join and to make improvements in your game. I'm going to jump over into Paddle Palace and see what's going on there.
Hey guys, can you hear
me?
We
will continue this. Yes,
it's Jeff in the sky.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, can I say I'm sorry for interrupting, or is that too polite?
That's too polite.
Okay, well, I'm not sorry
polite.
then.
Shut up,
So,
Jeff.
Sean, I just wanted to thank you for doing this. This is great. I want to remind everybody that has participated in this, and also anybody that's watching. Sean, I kind of followed you from room to room. So if you guys want to, the participants want to watch this, it's going to be on the VR Table Tennis YouTube channel. And you can see and hear all of Sean's words of wisdom. I think that in the coming weeks, should we continue to do this, and everybody remember this is just our first shot at it, it will go pretty a little bit more smoothly every time we do it. That's all I have to say. Just thank you all for participating. Sean, again, thank you so much. For people watching, I am going to shut down the stream momentarily, and then I'm going to restart it in the Paddle Palace room. And I hope to see you guys, or some of you, in there in a little bit. So this is Jeff shining
Thank you,
up.
Jeff.
Signing
Really
off.
appreciate
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think ultimately what we're doing is we're just making the community that much stronger, right? Everyone's adding something. You guys are showing up when we get new guys to come in.
So I hope that you all enjoyed that, and we are now going to shut it down for just a minute, and we're going to reset in the Paddle Pals room. So hopefully you'll stick with us and see you there.